Hi everyone, thank you for coming to the channel. Today we like to discuss about what is the direction for this week. Let's go. Now current week, starting on Monday, today, not much of news. Tomorrow there's a CAT CPI, which is very important. We need to understand the direction of the CAT, pay detailed attention to CPI. And then followed by the core durable goods, reasonable, not top-notch news, but we can observe the direction of US dollar. And then on Wednesday, yeah, we need to pay attention to Fed Powell. What he has to say, he has been saying that they still need at least 2 interest rate hikes, so that will give US dollar a good strength going forward. And then in the morning, we have Australia CPI. That's something that we are interested in also. Now this week, we also need to pay attention to BOJ, Bank of Japan, because the Bank of Japan, as mentioned last week, that yen has in one unilateral direction, which they are very concerned, which you all know that US yen is really going all the way out, including most of the currency pair. So we want to hear what Governor Yuda has to say. Then coming into Thursday, nothing much. Friday, we have the core PCE price index. This is important that we have to really pay attention. Okay, now let us go into reading the charts at this moment. US dollar now is just in between hanging. It's not at the extreme ends, so it's difficult to make a good judgment call at this moment whether it's continuing going up or whether it's going down. But from the hint of the fundamental aspects that we know that the Fed is going to keep continuing to raise interest rate, then we know US dollar is pretty much sustained, not breaking down further. As you can see, the low is kind of established. It's not going to the lowest low of this area, but it's really going at a higher low, which means the chance that it's going up is now a bit higher than the chance of going down. So bearing this direction in mind, let us look at what other currency pairs that we have in view. Now first, let us go to gold. Gold in this perspective has kind of changed its direction on downside. Remember in the previous videos I mentioned that if gold is going to break 1916, the chances that it's going to go down continuously has really increased, because it actually break 1916 and the lowest close price is about 1910. Okay, then now it's going to go up. If it goes at about 1950, I think this is a very good level to sell. So currently is still hanging, 1932. Let it go a bit more higher. 1950 is good level to sell. Aussie CAD is at the kind of rock bottom. It touches the ceiling and then just drop all the way down. Now the momentum of going down further is very high. Let it drop a bit more lower before we consider taking any action. To be more conservative, in fact, we can even let it drop a bit lower and lower, and then when it rebounds up as a retracement and then start to sell. Okay, so that approach is a bit more safer, right? For CAD, yen is really going all the way out, very strong for US yen. So if we are interested to sell, because it's really near it's really in the area of this box that we already draw, right? So let it go a bit more higher, 11053. Another close to 200 pips. If it goes 200 pips more, I think this chance of selling and make reasonable risk reward is there. Okay, so pay attention to CAD yen. Euro CAD is establishing a higher low, but it's pretty hard to say at this moment. The momentum is still on the downside unless it goes all the way to 142. Then I think this will be a good chance to buy as it hit at the bottom of the area. Okay, Euro New Zealand, nothing much that we can see. Pound Aussie, yeah, is near the extreme ends. Let it go a bit more further, 192, right? If 192 is a good point that it has reached, I think this level will make it a very good sell. Pound Swiss franc, nothing much hanging in between. Pound yen, we have to be very careful. It break a new high and it's still hovering, and looks like the hour's momentum is not going to drop anytime soon. In fact, when it establish a new low like 180, it might be a good buy. Okay, so be a bit more wary on that. US CAD is very near to the low here. It kind of bounced off from the low 1314. Now because the downwards momentum is very strong, so I'm very wary whether we want to buy here rather than it goes all the way up to 1322 to sell. I think is a good selling option, or even go all the way up to 133. If not, at this moment, if we buy with this very strong downwards momentum, it can be a huge risk. Okay. US Swiss franc, nothing much, it's just in between. US yen, as we mentioned, if we really fall back into the 141 area, I think it's a good buy. At this moment, if it drops a bit more and then it goes up to the previous high here, we can consider to sell. But at this moment, it's just not making any sense to do anything. Okay, just hang on, okay. So these are the few currency pair that we like to share with a reasonable understanding of the few scenario. So pay attention. All right, thank you very much. This is just for entertainment and for sharing, nothing of a financial advice. Let's go.